This is Daniel again. Um, on Runescape 3 on my character here at the Draynor lodestone here in Draynor Village. We'll be showing you the Divination, which uh, you'll start at this wisp colony, which is southeast of the bank. We will be looking at pale wisps at the start. We'll be moving on to flickering wisps and then to bright wisps. Uh, I will note that uh, wilderness volcano in the wilderness there uh, there are cursed wisps which uh, maybe from my understanding is a little bit faster, but um, that parts of the wilderness are dangerous for um, being attacked by other players. So I'm going to show you the safer way, because many of the lower people who have lower levels in these other skills also have lower combat levels. Unless you train combat and without divination, some have done that. Unless you're returning after several years and you see divination is new uh, since you last played, or for any other reason that you haven't trained it along with your combat. Uh, so uh, you could um, you could experiment with that, but I want to show you the traditional way first. So what we do is we speak first to uh, this one here. It says you should speak with Orla. All right, so Orla is here. All right, so you go through the dialogue with Orla, and then okay, the wisp colony map is right next to her. So you see, you can pale wisps, right, and then flickering wisps, and then the bright wisps. Right, and then the other areas, there's, there's some other areas. So if you point at them, it tells you what level. Right, so level 30 is the glowing wisp. So I can look at the pale wisp, which we're at now, and then the flickering, then the bright, and I can probably conclude with the glowing wisps because I want to make this a concise video so that you know how to get started with the divination skill. It's not my intention to create a long several hour video showing uh, everything. I don't want to do an edited video either, um, because I want you to see what it is I'm doing uncut. So so I'm clicking on these pale wisps that are floating around. I'm getting both memories and energies. And I put these memory strands aside. The memory strands came out after this skill was developed. It came out sometime later. These weren't available at the time of the skill release. So I'm going to focus on the traditional training methods. I also in this video will show you I got these protean memories from the treasure hunter. The keys that I open every day. Um, as a member, I get 2 per day, and then when I complete some activities, I get some more uh, keys, and then random occurrences in the game. Alright, so this sign of the Porter one that it's saying if you click on the weave pale energy, alright, so I can create a sign of the Porter one if I have a pile of these energies and sapphire necklaces in my inventory, I can create those. What that sign of the Porter does is it will, while you're at skilling or collecting around Runescape without, say, chopping this oak, it would teleport uh, the logs directly to my bank. A certain number of them. So the Porter one is a smaller amount. As I'm able to Porter 2, 3, 4, and so on, each Porter has a higher number that it will port back to the bank. So it's in your advantage to advance divination, so you can take advantage of the higher uh, items that. So you can create divine locations like this bubble. I can summon that location and then fish, um, crayfish from that bubble, for example. That's a restoration. Uh, so these are different. I can create a divine tree. Uh, then this has boon of flickering energy, which will that will help me with the next uh, wisp that I'm going to go to the next location. All right, on the energy wisp energy where I deposit the energy rift where I deposit these. I can configure 3 types. Uh, I can configure it for memories. So now if I click on this, I will get more memories. So, but I get less experience that way. But I have more energies that I can create more goods, more things that I need. The other option is for slightly more experience. I can, or for the this one's less experience. This one's the normal amount of experience. I can keep my energies and just convert my memories. So now I'm just putting these in, but I'm not getting any energies, but I'm getting regular experience. Or if I convert, right click, configure, and then I can do the enhanced experience if I don't care about keeping my pale energies or about the matching energies for this. I can ask for the largest amount of experience that I can possibly get, and it will augment the energies will augment the memories, and I will get an increased amount of experience. For the purpose of this video, I've already shown you some of the products. That's pale, flickering. I can make the divine herring. I can create oak logs out of regular logs. Uh, I can uh, I can convert sardines into raw trout. I can create copper into iron. I can make a divine iron rock, and then my boon for the next level. There's bright is the next one. There's items I can make glowing. So that each level has items that can make. But for this video, to speed things up, I'm going to use the enhanced speed, because I want to give you the most succinct video possible without cutting anything out. Uh, and by all means, I do know how to edit, but I just don't want to do it for the series. For the more advanced um, skilling, I may do that, because you'll already know how to do a lot of the things, and so it would be suitable for that time to edit. But for the getting started guides that I'm doing, I want to be as transparent as possible. So that's what I'm doing in this example. Is the videos will be longer, but you'll get a chance to see everything that I'm doing. And if there is something that in any of my videos that you find, for example, if I bought something on Grand Exchange and that was not clear, just subscribe first below, and then ask the question. I'm happy to answer. And I mean legitimate questions. I've had several people that wanted to advertise their whatever it is on our channel. That's not okay. I'm trying to keep this channel on topic. So please keep your comments about the content of the video rather than your advertisement for whatever that was. You know what it was. I will be removing those, but anything that's on the gaming topics that are on topic will stay. Right. So again, it's using the energies and the memories, but I'm getting a larger amount of experience. So now it's 9. I'm actually going to configure it to keep some of the energies, because let me just check here. The boon I need 100 energy. Okay, let me do this. I need to get to 100 energy to create the boon, so I need to configure it. I will be showing you these protean memories that I got from the keys from the treasure hunter. So I'll be showing you that during this video as well. Alright, so I'm about to level, but I need to get 100 energies for the boon, which I just finished telling you about at the start of the video, and then I got to 10 faster than I thought, so bear with me while I get that boon set. I will, then I'll show you the next location. So this location is by the Draynor Bank. The flickering is north of Falador. It's by the Falador teleport spot. So from here we'll be going to the Falador spot. Showing you the I've shown you the location map at the start of this video, and I've shown you by the Divination encampment where the map is, right there. So This should get me to 100. One more. Alright, 100. Weave. Boon of flickering energy. Weave. Alright, so now that's already done. So now I'm going to switch back to this version for the increased experience. Dump that last one in there. Now we're going to the Falador location. Falador load. So we're doing flickering. So here we are. That is the there's the rift. These energies, you're able to purchase those on Grand Exchange, but the memories you have to collect yourself. So just for your information. Uh, Again, this can be a faster skill. If you want to do the cursed memories in the volcano, it can be faster if you're comfortable with that. Uh, there is a lodestone there. Uh, Last time I checked, there was some safe areas. I'm not sure if it's still like that. So if you elect to use the cursed memories collection in the wilderness volcano, please exercise caution. I will not be covering that in this video. Uh, However, I am mentioning it uh, for you so that you know of it. Already 12, uh, heading to 13 soon. I will be building my 100. So I need 300 flickering energy for the boon of bright energy. So I'm actually going to start building that now because I have 2 times experience. Um, so the experience is going fast right now. This is during the special event. This is only for August 7th through 17th. So this is about to run out tomorrow. So I'm trying to do all of these basic skilling guides during the 2x so I can get them done in a succinct manner for you so that they're not running as long. So some of these skilling videos were up to an hour and a half. So consider if I want to continue doing uncut videos without any editing so you can see everything I'm doing, and then I don't have the 2x, and then they can run really long. So I'm trying to give you the most complete version I can. Uh, Alright, so I'm going to configure this now to give me energies. And then when I get to 300, I will stop and do the protein memories so you can see how that works. And then we'll see how far that gets me, and we'll move on to bright wisps. So that's a. I'm gonna another. Maybe it'll be another 2 or 3 rounds, 2 to 3 rounds, perhaps, to get that to 300. We'll see how long. Alright, actually, these memory strands, I'm going to add the currency pouch. It says I can have 10,000 of them. The currency pouch is this one that looks like a bond. And then I can look at the settings and see how many of each item that I have. So, and then I shouldn't be taking up one of my inventory spaces. So convert, it should give me more energies. Because I have it set to that. I'm still getting some experience. As you see, I just leveled up again. So converting them to energies still gives you experience. It's giving me 2 experience, one of which is bonus experience because it's doubling it. So you still get experience from a small amount of experience from converting them to energy. Just like in the agility training video, that I was getting some experience for jumping the Valador well. And then there was another video where I showed you there was some tasks that you do. It gives you a small amount of experience, like picking flax in the flashing video. Gave me a small amount of experience for picking the flax. That was a small amount of farming experience. So the programmers of this game do take those into consideration. So these alternative activities are still experience, albeit smaller. These are Chronicle fragments. There's a few places that those can be turned in. It's been a while since I've done these. I'll have to check. Let's see. Collect Chronicle fragments. So when you collect the Chronicle fragment, when you catch it, when you notice it and catch it, you do get Hunter experience. Hunter experience for catching those. Uh, so that's the place where you started, where the map was. The one I spoke to next to the tent when I started the video. You can turn in those Chronicle fragments. I remember turning them in groups of 10. I think you can do smaller amounts. I don't know if they changed the programming because they change this game so frequently. So that may change in the time between now and the time that you watch this video. But there'll be other places that you can turn them in as you do quests. So like when you complete the Alpha Quest series, this city of Prif, the one I cannot pronounce the name, uh, Prif. All right. When you finish that quest series, there's one that gives a higher amount of experience. So that's something to consider. Uh, that's something to consider. You can only have 30. Uh, there was one you can believe at 30. It told me I can't have anymore. So uh, again, the program may have changed. So you'll have to you'll have to see that when at the time you're doing this video. Intention of your this video time that you're doing this skill. The intention of this video is to show you how to start divination. So that's what I'm attempting to do. Right, so I'm at 15 now, so I'm gonna start the protean memories. So this actually, sorry, just release. Alright, so this takes a few minutes, but it gives me a lot of experience. So just bear with me. Um, Usually when I said 3 minutes. Actually, it said 300 and something seconds. So it's I don't know, it's one of the lines of like 5 minutes. So, however, if you can tell, this one seems faster than running and collecting the wisps and depositing them into the rift. So if you get them as if you get a protean box as a gift, you have of the option of selecting protean memories, or you can select protean logs. Protean uh, logs can do fire making or believe you can do fletching with it. I have I haven't tried, but you can use them for fire making. I know I've done that. You can also go to the sawmill and convert them to planks for construction. But you can also get protein planks from that. You can get protein cogs for uh, inventing when you meet the requirements. Smithing, crafting, divination to 80. You can start uh, invention. Uh, there's a variety of protein items you can get for training various skills. You can get protein traps for hunter. Uh, you can get protein bars for smithing. And you can get protein hides for crafting. And of course, I sent protein planks as well for the protein planks are for construction. So that sounds about it. Maybe one more that I'm forgetting, but that's the basics of these protein items. Again, that's from Treasure Hunter. That's also the place where I'm getting some of these boosts on my skills before I start the video. Sometimes you get a choice of which treasure hunter item you want. Uh, sometimes it just chooses. So sometimes all three. If they give you three choices, sometimes all three choices are in the same category. Uh, so you can choose, a lamp for automatic experience, or a or a bonus experience, or some other item that I can't use or something like that. So I gotta go with what it is that is they're one of the options. So here is level 20. I can make now the boon of bright energy. I checked this before. Uh, boon of bright energy weave. So now I have the boon of bright energy. I can go to the bright energy colony, which said was on Varrock. So I teleport to the lodestone. So I'm gonna show this to you in respect to the center of Varrock, and you go to the east, past the east bank, and head out of the east gate. This sounds almost like a real life city, right? Head out a little further and a little bit to the south. There's the raccoon spot. Here is the bright wisps, which I can now gather. Let me just check the. I'll check the boon before I continue. I need 500 bright energy for the boon of glowing energy. So I need to make sure I have 500 bright energy. Right, let's see. So the glowing energy spot is south of the flex in the Catherby Sears area. So I will show you that location before I conclude this video, so that you have reference for where to go. I need to configure this. So right click and configure so I can make sure I have 500 of these because I'm going to use up these protein memories after I get the number of energies to 500. Trying to show you the viewer as broad of as broadly as I can in the time that I have here, so that you can get a judge for yourself about how long it will take you to train. Remember that it's 2x experience, so this is training twice as fast as it would during uh, outside the event, rather. And then remember, I had a little bit of bonus experience at the start, and I have these protein memories as well. And then you also, I know, because I told you at the beginning, you can, if you have extra coins to buy on Grand Exchange, you can buy extra energies, and then you can use the third option to accelerate your experience. So uh, that tends to get expensive doing things that way. Uh, that's how people get higher experience quickly. Uh, you do have the option to buy bonds. It gives the uh, game designers programmed that option so they can have some more money for the company, profit narrative or something like that. Uh, for or a good business. I guess some people want the option to spend money and speed things up. So if you have that option available to you, then you want to use it. It's your choice. This video is, it's like my other videos, are meant to show you various options for training. So again, it's up to you which method that you want to use. I recommend um, I recommend that you train a little bit of each skill at the beginning uh, to get everything first. I would suggest trying to get everything uh, to at least to 30 or to the mid 30s. I've been trying to get everything to around 35 or 34 or somewhere in the mid 30s. Uh, and then get a feel for how long things take, each skill takes, so that when you do get keys from the treasure hunter, you know which skill takes longer. Let me reconfigure this for the center option for right now so I can speed up a little bit. Um, uh, so if you know which skills take longer, and then you know which bonuses that you want to pick for the ones you do get a choice, you'll know which ones that you want to pick from the. Uh, so if you got an open-ended lamp where you can pick a skill, or an open-ended option where you have a real choice instead of having you can pick from one of three, and two of the items are of the same skill, and one is something that you can't use. So it's kind of you're kind of stuck. Uh, but in a lot of the other, in most of the treasure hunter, you can pick one that's an open ended, and you can choose which skill. So uh, try to now that I've gone through most of the skills and videos, you can try to decide which one takes the longest, or which one you dislike the most, or which one you want to hurry up and train, or something along those lines. Uh, that'll give you an idea. Uh, Come up with an idea of where you want to put your bonus experience and hurry up. Uh, for me, I would probably I have put a little bit more on agility because that and uh, agility and thieving because those took a little bit longer than what I wanted to take. But, at 25, uh, I will switch back and wrap up my bright energy to 500 for the boon, and then I'll do the protean memories. I'll show you the glowing wisp location, um, so that you have a frame of reference from where to continue this after I left off. And of course, you do have the map that you saw when I started the video. You know where to access that at the tent of the outside the tent of the encampment, Divination encampment, and Draynor um, next to the Pale Rift. The Pale Rift, that was the one in Draynor. Uh, the skull kind of it's like everything else. After a while, it tends to start slowing down a bit. But, uh, uh, again, they offered a pay method with bonds. You can buy that to speed up. It's like depends. If you want to train everything and and you want to truthfully claim that you built everything on your own instead of buying it through the WoW network, then kudos to you. You did it the same way that's the same way. Wait, I want to let this glitch. So if you do it that way, then you did it. You're gonna do it the same way that I did mine when I first started playing on my first account. Uh, a lot of these options weren't available in RuneScape Classic, so I had to train everything. Uh, I had to go and find the base supplies for everything. Uh, so it's taking me 1 week to record all of these videos. Maybe it took me a month. Um, it took me a month to do what takes me less than a week now. So, so I've made some choices in this video series to speed up a little bit. But again, if you have any questions on something that it's unclear that maybe I didn't show, just remember to subscribe first below, then ask a question, and I'll do my best to fill in anything that, um, any information that might be missing uh, due to the speeding up process. I'm trying to explain those as I went along, but sometimes it is not completely clear. So please ask if you need to. But remember to subscribe. And I say that because like some people will ask and then I'll answer the question, and then if they're not subscribed, and I'll forget to come back. And so I'm putting out this time to help people instead of if I wanted to talk to the wall, I would talk to the wall, but I'd rather help. So please don't be shy. Subscribe, post your questions. I'll do my best to answer. I'll go ahead now and we're already getting close to an hour for this video, so that's with the 2x and some bonus experience I had with the protein memories. So remember to keep that in mind. Uh, which skills take longer, which skills you find fun. So if you find something fun, then I guess the hour wouldn't mind, wouldn't matter rather, and you wouldn't mind. Then if you enjoy something, I guess you can spend as much time on it, and then you'd enjoy it. So, alright, so these are Enriched Springs that just came up. I'm glad that it came up. They come up at regular intervals on the hour, so it's 2 o'clock. It could be a minute early or a minute late. Or I've never seen it early, but it could be exactly on time or a minute late. I'm trying to remember the time frame was every 20 minutes, or every 30 minutes, or on the hour. I know it was on the hour, but as I just notice when you see them, you notice the times, and then they show up at regular intervals. So let me just alright, so it's a little bit unclear as to when those show up. So it is a regular interval. So just off of memory, it's every half hour. So 2 o'clock, 2:30, 3 o'clock, 3:30, and so on. That's another Chronicle fragment. So I got 600 hunter experience. 300 was from the 2x, and 300 was from actually catching it. So, and I leveled hunter from that. So I can now set a pitfall trap for lower view. already 25. So another uh, benefit of, I'm gonna let me just switch this back to regular now because I'm getting close to the 500 regular. Alright, got it. Another benefit of me not editing this video and leaving the camera running the whole time is so that you the viewer gets an idea of how long the skill takes to train. And again, I cannot reiterate this enough. Um, when you do your treasure hunter and you pick a chest, and you get to pick, usually there's 3 items, let me see. So there's 3 items. This time I get 2 choices. Alright, so I can pick a large falling star where I get to choose, a medium falling star where I get to choose, or a medium falling star already to divination. So this is a real choice. Sometimes both of them are divination. One's a star, one's a lamp, and then one's something else that I can't use. But the large star gives more experience, so I'm going to pick that. And I'm going to actually use that on this divination so I can speed up just a bit. Alright, so that gave me 1,800 bonus experience. So that is where the bonus experience comes from. So you can see in this video. Um, Sometimes it gives me lamps. It gives me choices of lamps. That's why, like, say summoning already has experience. I did not train summoning yet, but the options gave me lamps, and so I was stuck getting experience before I can start the spell. One time I accidentally clicked on the running one and it wouldn't let me. I wouldn't let me do it because I'm not allowed to start that spell yet. So it blocks me from taking that. So I already have more than 500 for the boon. So I'm gonna stay with the middle option for the regular amount of experience. This one is giving me both the bonus experience and the 2x experience, so I should be able to wrap up this level 30 um, rather quickly. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to switch over to the protean memories, and I will zoom in so you can see the animations on that. So protean memory, and then it only lets me do 60 at a time. Won't let me select all 165. So 60 at a time. Again, 288 seconds. So that's just shy of 5 minutes. So just bear with me. Bear with this for the 5 minutes. It is using my bonus experience and it is using the 2x. So we'll see how close to 30 it gets from these 60. Right, so I'll see you in I'll see you in 250 seconds. if you've made it through my entire video series thus far, I know that these lower skills are a bit boring, but if you made it through my entire series so far and you're still watching, then you deserve a cookie. Here. Alright. I know you cannot take that through the screen. That was mental humor. So I'll see you in 110 seconds. Or you'll see me, rather. I'll continue. So we're getting close now. I'll have to run a few more of these after this batch finishes, because these last three will not quite make it to. Oh, I see. Oh, that's really close. That's really close. Ah! That's funny, look how close it is. Alright, so let's see if we do 5. And I'll do it. 20 seconds. Yeah, then I'll do it. And there it is. 30. 30, 30, 30, 30. I'm gonna finish the last one. Alright, now I can make the boon of glowing energy, and I can do glowing wisps. So, boon of glowing energy, weave. So that's done. I don't really want to keep those energies now. I'll throw those out. Alright, so the glowing wisps, they're by the flax. Right, so Sears or Caterpie, pick this button. Does it matter? Alright, just pick one. I'll pick Caterpie. They both seem about the same distance. World map. Alright, you be the judge. There's Caterpie, there's Sears. Flax is here, and the wisp colony is here. So you be the judge. Is Caterpie closer or is Sears closer to here? Somebody watching, of course, subscribe first, and then you can time it from both locations and both below. Argue about the timing. Somebody thinks one is closer, the other one's closer, but try to be on topic for the gaming channel. Alright, so as you can see, we're not collecting glowing memories, and then that. So there we are. Alright, so this is the glowing area. So and that one, this one will go from 30 to 40. Yeah, and then 40 you can make the boon of sparkling energy, and then you can do sparkling wisps and throw them on the roof. And 50 you can make the boon of gleaming energy, and then you do gleaming. 60 will be boon of vibrant, and then you can do the vibrant ones. Uh, 70 will be boon of lustrous energy, then you can do lustrous wisps. You know, and so on. You just follow the procedure. It's here in the guide. You can boons. So 30 I can do glowing, and then do glowing wisp. Alright, so I'm doing that now actually. 40s sparkling, 50s gleaming, 60s vibrant, 70s lustrous, 75 is outer, 80s brilliant, 85 is radiant, 90 is luminous, 95 is incandescent. So, alright, so that concludes this video at an hour and 3 minutes. I hope you found something useful in here. Anything that you think I missed that you need to know, post below. Thank you.